We are going to start now the next lecture of chapter 4, class 10th mathematics, quadratic equations. So in this lecture we will talk about discuss the word problems based upon quadratic equations. So first is problems on numbers. So we are saying if the sum of two natural number is 27 and their product is 182, we have to find the number. So we are considering that the sum of the two natural number is 27. It means if one number is x and other number is y, then what is given to us that x plus y is 27 and x into y is 182. Similar kind of question we have seen in the chapter of linear equations. So one method to solve this is using the linear equations. What we can do, we can find the value of x minus y using the formula x plus y whole square minus 4xy. Using this formula we will find the value of x minus y, and then we will have two linear equations and we can solve them. Second thing what we can do, we can find the value of y is 182 by x. We substitute this value over here and we get it is x plus 182 by x is 27. X square plus 182 is equal to 27x. So x square minus 27x plus 182 equal to 0. This is one way of finding this equation. Second method, we are saying this is the second method, that you calculate the value of x plus y and x minus y and you solve using the linear equation. Third is, we are saying that suppose one number is x, second number, sum of two number is 27, it means second number is 27 minus x. So we are saying product of two numbers is 182. So we will obtain this as the equation. So to solve this, we are splitting the middle terms and we are writing it is minus 13x minus 14x. You can use any of the method to solve this equation. It is up to you that how you want to solve this equation. Over here we have solved it using the splitting the middle term. And on solving this, we get two values of x. One is x is equal to 13 and x is equal to 14. So we are saying these are the two required numbers, that is 13 and 14. These are the numbers that are required, for which the sum is 27 and product is 182. Next is the sum of the squares of two consecutive odd numbers is 394. Consecutive means next we are talking about consecutive number. If I am talking about consecutive odd number, so if it is 3, then the next number we have it is 5. So these two are the consecutive odd numbers. So we are saying, suppose the first number we are considering it is x. Now the next to this it will be x plus 2. We are saying if x is odd, then x plus 1 will be even, and x plus 2 is the next odd number. So for any number x that is odd, x plus 2 is the next odd number. So x and x plus 2, these will be the two consecutive odd numbers. Then we are saying the sum of the squares of two consecutive odd numbers, it is x square plus 3, it is x plus 2 square. Sum of the square of two consecutive odd number is 394. Now this is one of the method to solve this. Another thing that we have already studied in our first chapter of this class, it is the odd number or of the form 2n plus 1. Any odd number will be of this form. The next odd number will be 2n plus 3. Now what is given to us? Sum of square of two consecutive odd numbers. So it means 2n plus 1 whole square, 2n plus 3 whole square, that is equal to 394. So on solving both these equation, you will get the same answer, that what are the numbers. In this case the value of x will be the required numbers if it is odd, but this odd we have to check in the end whether we are getting this x is odd or not, because this quadratic equation when you will solve it may have even values of x. It may have even values of x. So we are saying that the equation that will be formed over here, it is x square plus x plus 2 whole square is equal to this. On solving this, the equation become x square plus 2x minus 195 is equal to 0. By splitting the middle term, we are writing 2x as 15x minus 13x. We are writing this, we are splitting the middle term 2x, and we are writing it is plus 15x minus 13x, and the values of x that we have, it is minus 15 and 13. We are talking about that we are rejecting minus 15 from the list. It is not necessary that we should reject, because we are talking about the odd numbers over here. So basically we are talking about the natural numbers. That is why we are rejecting this minus 15 from this answer, that we are talking about the odd natural numbers. So we are saying the first number we have, it is 13. So the next number will be x plus 2. X is 13. So next number will be x plus 2, that is equal to 50. Similarly, if you solve this equation we are talking about, if you solve this equation, you will get the similar answer over as we are getting in this case. But the only thing that we have to keep in mind while solving in this form is that x should be odd. If suppose in place of this you are getting the answers like, suppose we are getting the answers like x is positive, is even, then you have to discard those numbers. So the better way to solve this is if by solving this kind of equation. Now next is the sum of the square of two consecutive even numbers is 240. So again we are considering that suppose one number is x, then next number is x plus 2. The sum of the squares is 340. We obtain this quadratic equation, we solve this, and we get the answers as x is equal to minus 14 and 12. We are rejecting x is equal to minus 14 because we are more interested in natural numbers. So that is why we are saying that we have rejected minus 14, and the required number we get, it is 12 and 14. Now in place of this, what you can do, that the numbers we are talking about, they are 2n and 2n plus 2. The sum of the squares will be 2n square, 2n plus 2 square, and that is equal to 340. So we get it as 4n square plus 4 into n square plus 1 plus 2n is equal to 340. So we get it as n square, 2n square plus 2n plus 1, that is equal to 85. That value is equal to 85. So we get it is 2n square plus 2n minus 84 is equal to 0. That is n square plus n minus 42 is equal to 0. Now we have to split the middle term. So it is n square plus 7n minus 6n minus 42 is equal to 0. So we get n is common, and we are getting n plus 7 minus 6 is common, it is n plus 7 equal to 0. So we are saying n is equal to n minus 6 into n plus 7 is equal to 0. So this gives us n is equal to 6 or minus 7. So we are saying that minus 7 we are not interested in, it is n is equal to 6 we are interested in. So the two numbers that we obtain by substituting the value over here, so they are 12 and 40. The answers are same we are getting over here and over here. Next is the sum of squares of two consecutive multiples of 7 is 6, 3, 7. Now multiple of 7 when we are talking about, so the two numbers which are multiple of 7, they are 7x, this is one number, and next number will be 7x plus 7, that is equal to 7 common, and x plus 1 is there. And sum of the square of two numbers, 7x square, 7 plus 1 square, and the sum is given to be 6, 3, 7. On solving this, we get the equation in the form x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. On splitting the middle term, we are writing x as 3x minus 2x, and on solving this, we will get the value of x as 2. So we are saying that the two numbers we have, it is 7 into 2, 7 into 3. So the two numbers we have, it is 14 and 21. Next is the sum of two natural numbers is 9. So if one number is x, then the other number will be 9 minus x. They are saying if two numbers, they are x and y, their sum is x plus y is equal to 9, then y is equal to 9 minus x. It means if one number is x, then the second number is 9 minus x. Next, it is given that the sum of their reciprocals is 1 by 2. We have to find the numbers. So it means we are taking the LCM over here. It is x into 9 minus x. So it is 9 minus x plus x is equal to 1 by 2. So what we get is 18 is equal to 9x minus x square. So it is x square minus 9x plus 18 is equal to 0. So it is x square minus 6x minus 3x plus 18 is equal to 0. X we take common, it is x minus 6. X minus 6 equal to 0. So it is x minus 3 into x minus 6 is equal to 0. So we get two values of x over here, that is x is equal to 6 and x is equal to 3. So these are the two required natural numbers. Next is the difference of two natural numbers is 5. One is x, second is y. Now difference of these two is 5. It means the value of y we have, it is x minus 5. So the two numbers we have, it one is x and second is x minus 5. These are the two numbers we are talking about, and difference in their reciprocal is 1 by 10. Now suppose we are saying over here x minus y is 5. So what this thing represents is that x is greater than y. It means we are saying that x is greater than x minus 5. So if we take the reciprocal of these numbers, we get 1 by x is less than 1 over x minus 5. Now the difference of their reciprocal is 1 by 10. It means 1 over x minus 5 minus 1 by x is equal to 1 by 10. Usually we have 1 by 10. So when we take LCM over here, it is x into x minus 5. This is x minus x plus 5 is equal to 1 by 10. These two get cancelled and we are left with this 50 is equal to x square minus 5x. So x square minus 5x minus 50 is equal to 0. So this gives us x square minus 10x plus 5x minus 50 is equal to 0. X we take common, it is x minus 10. 5 into x minus 10 is equal to 0, and this gives us x plus 5 into x minus 10 is equal to 0. So the value of x that we have, it is 10 and minus 5. Minus 5 is not a natural number. It is given that we are talking about two natural numbers over here. Minus 5 is not a natural number. So x is equal to 10, and the value of y we will get by substituting over here x minus 5, it is 5. So 10 and 5, these are the two required numbers. This is the difference of squares of two numbers is 180. This is given to us. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. So difference of square of two numbers we are talking about. Suppose the two numbers, they are x and y, such that x is greater than y. Then it is given that x square minus y square is equal to 180. When we are using the term numbers over here, we are talking about the natural numbers again. When we are talking about this, we are talking about natural numbers. Otherwise the things will become quite different, because if x is between 0 and 1, then we are saying x square is less than x, and if x is greater than equal to 1, then we are saying x square is greater than equal to x. So the things will be quite different over here, but we are considering the natural numbers over here only. So we are saying x square minus y square is 180. Next is the square of the smaller number. It means we are talking about y square is 8 times the larger number. So from these two equations, what we get, if we substitute this y square over here, we get it is x square minus 8x minus 180 is equal to 0. Now splitting the middle term, we get it is 8x square minus 18x plus 10x minus 180 is equal to 0. It is x into x minus 18, 10 into x minus 18. So from this we get x plus 10 into x minus 18 is equal to 0. So it is x plus 10 is equal to 0, or x minus 18 is equal to 0. So we get x is equal to minus 10 or x is equal to 18. So what we get is that this number 18 we are talking about. Now corresponding to this number, we are calculating this value. We are saying it is y square is equal to 8 into 18, that is equal to 144. So the value of y we have, it is plus minus 12. So we are saying that if we substitute this value x is equal to minus 10 in this equation, what we will get, it is y square is equal to minus 80, and this is not possible. This is not possible. So we are saying that one of the numbers, it is 18, and the second number that we will have, it is 12 or minus 12. If we are interested in natural numbers only, then we are saying the answer we have, it is 18 and 12. Otherwise it is 18 and minus 12. This will also satisfy the conditions of this equation. So if natural numbers are asked, the answer that you will give, it is 18 and 12. Now in this next question, it is given that the numerator of a fraction is 3 less than the denominator. Suppose we are saying the denominator is x, then the numerator will be x minus 3, that is 3 less than the x. So the fraction will become x minus 3 over x. This is our fraction we are talking about. Now next it is given that if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, that means we are talking about it is x minus 3 plus 2 upon x plus 2. We are saying 2 is added to both numerator and the denominator. Next, add the sum of new fraction and the original fraction. This is the new fraction, this is the original fraction. The sum of both these fractions, that is equal to 29 by 20. The answer we have, it is 29 by 20. So we have to find the value of x. So this equation will become x minus 1 over x plus 2, x minus 3 over x, that is equal to 29 by 20. So now by taking the LCM, we have x into x plus 2, x into x minus 1, x minus 3 into x plus 2. The answer we have, it is 29 by 20. Now on solving this, we get it is x square minus x plus x square minus plus 2x minus 3x minus 6 over x into x plus 2, that is equal to 29 by 20. And on solving this, what we get is that 20, on solving all these terms, we are seeing we cross multiply this term, we cross multiply this term, and the final expression that we will get, it is 11x square minus 98x minus 120 is equal to 0. And when we split the middle term over here, the middle term we have, it is minus 98. So we are writing it is minus 110x plus 12x. So how we are writing this value? It is, we are saying that the product we require, it is 11 into minus 120. This should be the value of P into Q. And the sum of P and Q should be minus 98. We require such P and Q. So from this term, we are saying one of the P and Q must be, one of P or Q is negative. We are saying one of its value is negative. So when we find the factors of these terms, we will see that P is equal to minus 110 and Q is equal to 12. It satisfies both these conditions, and these are the terms that we will obtain after splitting this term 98. Now after taking 11x and 12 common, we get that the x has two values, either x is equal to 10 or we are saying x is equal to minus 12 by 11. Now we are saying the number we are talking about, the term we are talking about fraction over here. So fraction can never have the negative denominator, and secondly, the denominator of a fraction we are talking about, it is a natural number. So we are saying that because of this reason, this x is equal to minus 12 by 11 is not possible. We are saying this value x is equal to minus 12 by 11, this value is not possible. So the denominator of the fraction we have, it is 10. So the numerator of the fraction we have, it is 7, and the required fraction will be 7 by 10. Next is the denominator of a fraction is 1 more than twice the numerator. So we are saying that the numerator of the fraction be x. So the denominator of the fraction is 1 more than twice. Twice means 2x, 1 more than means plus 1. So this is our original fraction. If x is the numerator, then denominator will be 2x plus 1. If the sum of fraction and its reciprocal, we are saying the reciprocal of the fraction is 2x plus 1 over x, and sum of both these values, it is 2 whole 16 by 21. What is 2 whole 16 by 21? This is 58 by 21. Now if we take LCM over here, what we get is, it is 2x plus 1 into x, this is x square plus 2x plus 1 whole square. This is equal to this. Next step, we have to cross multiply these two terms. So we get it is 21 into x square plus 2x plus 1 whole square, that is equal to 58x into 2x plus 1. Now if we open all these brackets, what we get is 21 into 5x square plus 4x plus 1, that is equal to 116 x square plus 58x, and on solving these values we get it is 11x square minus 26x minus 21 is equal to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation that we have to solve. So the values we are having over here, we say we have to factorize this term over here. So to factorize this term, we are using the splitting the middle term. So what we require is that we require two numbers p and q such that p into q is 11 into minus 21 and p plus q is minus 26. So we are saying one of p or q is negative. So if we look at the factors over here, we are saying this is equal to, it is minus sign over here, it is 11 and it is 3 into 7. So mainly the factors of this p into q we have, it is 3 into 77. Next we are talking about, it is 33 into 7, and last we are talking about, it is 11 into 21. So these are the terms we have to check. And one more term we have, it is 11 into 21. Now if we look at these two terms over here, we are saying it is negative sign over here, negative over here, negative over here, and negative over here. The product of these two terms, it is equal to 11 into minus 21, and sum of these two terms, minus 33 and 7, it is minus 26. So we are saying that this minus 33x plus 7, this is how we are splitting this term, minus 26x. So we are writing it is 11x square minus 33x plus 7x minus 21 is equal to 0. We take 11x common, so we are left with this x minus 3 plus 7 into x minus 3 equal to 0. So it is 11x plus 7 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. So we get two values of x. One is x is equal to 3 and second is x is equal to 7 by 11. Again we are saying the numerator cannot be negative. X is the numerator. So what we are left with is that x is equal to 3. So the required fraction is 3 by 7. Next is a two-digit number is 5 times the sum of its digits. Now next we have is a two-digit number is 5 times. So first of all we are given a two-digit number. Suppose the number that we have on its units digit and tens place we are talking about. So let the digit on the units place and tens place, they are x and y. So this number will be 10x plus y. This is our original number. Now it is given that a two-digit number is 5 times the sum of its digit. So this is the two-digit number and this is equal to 5 times the sum of its digits, and is also equal to, this is the two-digit number and this is also equal to 5 more than twice the product of the digits. This is 5 more than the twice the product of digits. This 2 is there. Now if you look at this first equation, what we get is that 10x plus y is equal to 5y plus 5x. So this gives us 5x is equal to 4y. From the second equation, now from this equation we get that, from this equation we are saying we have y is equal to 5 by 4x, and we substitute these values over here and we get, it is 10x plus 5 by 4x, that is equal to 5 plus 2x into 5 by 4x. 5 is common in all these terms. This 5 gets cancelled, we are left with 1. This 5 gets cancelled and this is 2. Now if we take 4 LCM over here, so we are having 4. It is 8x plus x is equal to, we are taking 4 as LCM, so it is 4 plus 2x square. These two 4's gets cancelled and what we are left with is that 2x square minus 9x plus 4 is equal to 0. Now we can write it as 2x square. The product we require it is 8 and sum we require it is minus 9. So it is minus 8x minus x plus 4 is equal to 0. So we are taking 2x common and we are left with is x minus 4. We are taking minus common, we are left with is x minus 4 and this is equal to 0. So we get 2x minus 1 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. So this gives us x is equal to 1 by 2 or x is equal to 4. Now we are talking about the 2-digit number. It means this x is equal to 1 by 2. This is not possible. We are talking about a 2-digit number, so x cannot be. X is the, we are talking about, it is the tens place, digit at the tens place. So 1 by 2 it is not possible. So what we are left with is that x is equal to 4. A digit cannot be a fraction. Now putting x is equal to 4 in this equation, that is y is equal to 5 by 4x, we get the value of y is 5. So the number we have it is 45. Next is a 2-digit number is such that the product of its digit is 18. So we are saying let the digits we have at tens place, it is x, at units place it is y. So the number we have it is 10x plus y. This is our original number. Then it is given that a 2-digit number is such that the product of its digit is 18. So product of the digit means we are talking about x into y is 18. When 63 is subtracted from the number, we are saying the number is 10x plus y. And when 63 is subtracted from this number, the digits interchange their places. The new number that we get, its units places x and tens places y. So the number will become it is 10y plus x. So it means it is 10x plus y minus 63 is equal to 10y plus x. From this equation we have y is equal to 18 by x. So on solving these values we are having 9x is equal to 9y plus 63, that is x is equal to y plus 7, or we are writing in place of y we can write it is 18 by x plus 7. So it is x minus 18 by x minus 7 is equal to 0. So it is x square minus 18 minus 7x is equal to 0. So it is x square minus 7x minus 18 is equal to 0. Now we have to split this term. The product we require it is minus 18. So it is x square minus 9x plus 2x minus 18 is equal to 0. So x is common, it is x minus 9. 2 is common, it is x minus 9 is equal to 0. So we are getting x plus 2 into x minus 9 is equal to 0. So we have two values of x, one is minus 2 and one is x is equal to 9. Now we are saying that x is equal to minus 2 is not positive because a digit cannot be negative. If we have some number, then one of a digit cannot be negative. So we have x is equal to 9. So the value of y that we get, it is 18 by 9 is equal to 2. So the required number we have it is 92. This is the tens place, this is the unit place, the number we have it is 92. Now the next we have general problems on money matters. So first is a person on tour had rupees 4200 for his expenses. If he extends his tour for 3 days, he has to cut down his salary expense, daily expense by rupees 70. Find the original duration of the tour. So let the original duration of the tour be x days, we have considered over here. Then we are saying the total money he has, it is rupees 4200. Now number of days it is x days. So his per day expense we are talking about, it is 4200 over x rupees. Now it is given that if he extends his tour by 3 days, now the number of days is x plus 3. He has to cut down his daily expense by rupees 70. So if now the daily expenses that he will have, it is 4,200 over x plus 3. Now we are saying that this value, this is the new daily expenses, these are the old daily expenses. Now he has to cut these daily expenses by rupees 70. It means 4200 over x minus 4200 over x plus 3, that is equal to 70. So if we take 4200 common from both these, we get it is 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 3 equal to 70. This gets cancelled and we are left with this 60. So the equation now we have, it is 60 into, it is x plus 3 into x is LCM. So we get it is x plus 3 minus x is equal to 1. These two values gets cancelled and we are left with this x square plus 3x is equal to 180. That is x square plus 3x minus 180 is equal to 0. So on splitting the middle term, we get it is x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 180 is equal to 0. So this is x into x plus 15 minus 12 into x plus 15 is equal to 0. So this gives us x minus 12 into x plus 15 is equal to 0. So the two values of x we have, it is 12 and minus 15. Now minus 15 value is not possible because the number of days, it cannot be negative. So the answer we have, it is x is equal to 12. So original duration of the tour is 12 days. A bookseller buys a number of books for rupees 1760. If he had bought 4 more books for the same amount, each book would have cost rupees 22 less. How many books did he buy? So suppose the number of books that he has bought, it is x. So we are saying the cost of each book, that is equal to 1760 over x. That is x books he has purchased for 1760 rupees. Now next thing that is given to us is, if he had bought 4 more books for the same amount. So now the number of books is x4 plus 4. So the cost that is there is 1760 over x plus 4. Then the cost of each book is reduced by rupees 22. So cost of each book, the original cost is this. Now the cost of each book, now it is x plus 4 over here, and the cost is reduced by rupees 22. So we get it is 1760 1 over x minus 1 over x plus 4, that is equal to 22. Now if we take LCM over here, it is x into x plus 4. This is x plus 4 minus x. So what we get is that x into x plus 4, that is equal to, we have sent this term on this side, so that is equal to 1760 into 4 upon 22. So the answer that we will obtain, it is when we cancel these two, we are getting 80 and this is equal to 320. So the equation we have, it is x square plus 4x minus 320 is equal to 0. On splitting the middle term, we are writing it is x square plus 20x minus 16x minus 320 is equal to 0. So this gives us x common, it is x plus 20 minus 16 into x plus 20 equal to 0. And on solving this, we will get two values of x. One is x is equal to minus 20 and second is x is equal to 16. Now number of books cannot be negative. So what we are saying, x is equal to 16. So the x we have considered, it is the number of books he has bought. It is the number of books that he has bought. It is x, so it is he has bought 16 books. Next is the total cost of a certain length of a piece of wire is rupees 200. If the piece was 5 meter longer, suppose we are saying that the original length of the piece of the wire, it is x meters. Now cost that is given to us is 200. So rate, original rate we are talking about, original rate per meter, it is rupees 200 by x. Now we are saying the new length, the original length, it is original length we have considered it is x meter. Now the new length we are talking about, we are saying it is x plus 5 meter. It is given that if the piece was 5 meter longer, then each meter of wire costs rupees 2 less. So now the new rate that we have, it will be 200 by x plus 5, and it is given that the difference between these two values, it is 2. Now which of these values is larger? This value is larger. So we are writing 200 over x minus 200 over x plus 5, that is equal to 2. Now it is given that the cost of the piece would have remained unchanged. Now what we have to do is we have to find how long the piece and what is the original rate per meter. So we are saying how long is the piece. To calculate this, we are saying it is 200 common, and what we have, x plus 5 minus x over x plus 5 into x, that is equal to 2. This gets cancelled, this 2 gets cancelled, and we are left with 100, and this equation will become x square plus 5x minus 500 is equal to 0. So it is x square plus 25x minus 20x minus 500 is equal to 0. So it is x plus 25 minus 20 into x plus 25 equal to 0. So we get x minus 20 into x plus 25 equal to 0. So we have x is equal to 20 or x is equal to minus 25. Now we are saying that x is equal to minus 25 is not possible because it is the length we are talking about, and length cannot be negative. So we are having x is equal to 20. So original length of the wire is 20 meter, and the rate of the wire, that is the original rate that we have, it is 20 or 200 over 20 is equal to rupees 10 per meter. Next is, if rupees 6,500 were divided equally among a certain number of persons, had there been 15 more persons, each would have got rupees 30 less. Find original number of persons. So let the original number of persons that we have, it is equal to x, and the amount to be divided, it is 6,500. So share of each person, that is 6,500 by x. Now what is given in the question? Had there been 15 more persons. So what is the new number of persons? It is x plus 15. So share of each person will be rupees 6,500 by x plus 15. Now what is given to us is that each would have got rupees 30 less. It means this value is smaller value than x, than this value over here, that is 6500 over x, and by how much? By 30. So it is 6500 over x minus 6500 over x plus 15, that is equal to 30. We take 6500 common, and it is x plus 15 minus x over x, that is equal to 30. These two gets cancelled, and we are saying 15 2s are 30. So what we are left with is that x square plus 15x minus 3250 is equal to 0. This 2 and this is cancelled, it is 3250 over here. Now we have to factorize this term, and we can see that for splitting the middle term, the two terms we have, it is x square plus 65x minus 50x minus 3250 is equal to 0. And on solving this, you will get two values of x. One is x is equal to minus 65, and second is x is equal to 50. Now number of persons cannot be negative, so what we get is that x is equal to 50. So the original number of persons that we have assumed here that the number of persons that we have, it is x, so we are saying it is 50. Now next are the problems based upon ages. So the first problem we have, a girl is twice as old as her sister. So suppose the present age of her sister is x, then the girl's age is 2x, it is twice as old as her sister. When we are talking about these are the original age, we are saying the age of the sister, it is x, and the girl's age, it is 2x. This is the situation. We are saying this is the present age. This age we are talking about, this is the present age. Now when we are talking about 4 years hence, sister's age will be x plus 4 and girl's age will be 2x plus 4. After 4 years their age will be increased by 4. The product of their ages in year, x plus 4 into 2x plus 4, it is 160. We have to find their present age. So multiplying this, we get it is 2x square plus 4x plus 8x plus 16 is equal to 160. Now multiplying these equations, we get 2x square plus 12x minus 144 is equal to 0. So it is x square plus 6x minus 72 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation that we have. And to solve this equation, we are splitting the middle term, and we get it is x square plus 12x minus 6x minus 72 is equal to 0. And on solving this equation, you can see that we have solved these equations over here. You can verify the calculations from here. We get x is equal to minus 12 and 6. X we have assumed it is the age of the sister. It means age cannot be negative. So we are saying that x is equal to minus 12. This value is not possible. That is, x is equal to minus 12 is not possible. So the present age, we are saying sister's present age, it is 6 years, and girl's present age will be 12 years. Now next is the age of a man is twice the square of the age of his son. So suppose the age of the son, it is x, so the age of the man will be twice the square of the age of his son. So present age we are talking about, son's age it is x, and father's age it is 2x square. We are saying 8 years hence. We are talking about 8 years hence. Son's age will be x plus 8, and father's age will be 2x square plus 8. Now what is given to us is the man will be 4 years more than 3 times the age of son. So we are saying the man's age will be 4 years more than 3 times the age of sun. This thing we are talking about 3 times, it is over here, and 4 years more, this is over here. So on solving these terms, we get it is 2x square plus 8 is equal to 4 plus 3x plus 12. So on solving this, we get the quadratic equation is 2x square minus 3x minus 20 is equal to 0. The calculations to show how to solve this, these are shown over here. You can try at your own. These are the calculations that we have now. And we obtain that there are two values of x. One is x is equal to 4 and second is x is equal to minus 5 by 2. Now we are saying that x is equal to minus 5 by 2. This thing is not possible because age cannot be negative. Age can't be negative. So we are saying that the value of x we have it is 4. That is son's present age, it is 4 years, and father's age it is 2 into equal to 32 years. Next is the sum of the reciprocals of Arun's age in years 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 by 3. Now suppose the present age is x. Now 3 years ago the age was x minus 3, and 5 years from now the age is x plus 5. Now it is given that the sum of the reciprocal of both these ages, that is x minus 3 plus 1 over x plus 5, that is equal to 1 by 3. So if we take LCM, it is x minus 3 into x plus 5, it is x plus 5 plus x minus 3 is equal to 1 by 3. So the answer we get from this is, this numerator part, this is 2x plus 2. So on solving this, when we are cross multiplying both these terms, we get that x minus 3 into x plus 5 is equal to 6 into x plus 1. On solving these terms, we get the quadratic equation in the form x square minus 4x minus 21 is equal to 0. We are splitting this middle term minus 4x in the form minus 7x plus 3x, and we obtain two values of x over here. One is x is equal to 7 and x is equal to minus 3. Again x is equal to minus 3 is not possible because age cannot be negative. So we get that Arun's present age is 7 years. Now next we have the sum of the ages of a man and his son is 45. Now suppose that we are saying the present age of the man it is x, then the age of his son will be 45 minus x, because some, suppose one age is x, second age is y, then x plus y is 45, and we get the value of y is 45 minus x. Now we are talking about 5 years ago. When we are talking about 5 years ago, the age of the man was x minus 5 and the age of the son was 45 minus x minus 5. It is given that the product of their ages x minus 5 into 40 minus x, that is equal to 124. This value we are talking over here, and 124 this is given over here. So when we multiply these two terms, we are getting it is 40x minus 200 minus x square plus it is 5x is equal to 124. So the equation we have it is x square minus 45x plus 324, that is equal to 0. Now splitting the middle term, we get it is minus 36x minus 9x plus 324 is equal to 0. It is not necessary that you should use splitting the middle term. You can use any of the methods that we have studied. Using the discriminant also you can solve these equations. So it is up to you that how you want to solve these equations. So on solving this, you will get the factors are x minus 36 and x minus 9. So we are getting two values over here, that x is equal to 36 and x is equal to 9. Now it is clear over here that the man's age cannot be 9, because otherwise what will happen? If we take the man's age is 9 years, the age of his son, it is given that the sum of the age of the man and his son is 45 years. So if we are considering that the age of the man is 9 years, then the age of his son will become 36 years, and this is not possible. So we are saying we are rejecting this, that x is equal to 9, and what we are left with is that x is equal to 36. That is, the man's age is 36 years. So we get that the present age of the son is 9 years. That is 45 minus x, that is 45 minus 36 is equal to 9 years. Now the next question we have, it is 7 years ago. Varun's age is 5 times the square of Swati's age. So we are saying let Swati's age, that is x years, then Varun's age, that will be 5 times this, it is 5x square years. Now we are talking about the present age, their present age. So their present age will be, we are saying for Swati it will be x plus 5, and for Varun it will be 5x square, it is x plus 7, and this is 5x square plus 7. Now we are talking about 3 years hence. Now Swati's age will be x plus 7 plus 3, that is equal to x plus 10 years, and Varun's age will be 5x square plus 10 years. Now it is given that 3 years hence Swati's age will be 2/5 of the Varun's age. So what we have is that Swati's age, that is x plus 10, that is equal to 2 by 5 into 5x square plus 10. This 5 gets cancelled, and what we get is that x plus 10, that is equal to 2x square plus 4. So this gives us 2x square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation that we have. It is 2x square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. And on solving this equation, by splitting the middle term, we have 2x square minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. So on solving this, we will get two values of x. One is x is equal to 2, and second is x is equal to minus 3 by 2. Now as the age cannot be negative, it means this value is not possible. So x is equal to 2. So the present age we are talking about, these are the values of the present age. So the present age for Swati, it is x plus 7, that is equal to 2 plus 7 is equal to 9 years. And for Varun, it is 5 into 2 square plus 7, that is equal to 27 years. So these are our final answers, that Swati's present age is 9 years and Varun's present age is 27 years. Now the next questions, they are problem based on speed and time. So the first question we have is, a bus travels at a certain average speed for a distance of 75 kilometers. So suppose we are saying that the average speed of bus that we have, it is x kilometer per hour. the distance it is traveling, it is 75 kilometers, and then travel the distance of 90 kilometer at an average speed of 10 kilometer per hour. So we are saying the time taken by the bus to travel these 75 kilometers, that is the time we have, it is distance over speed, this much hours. Now the new speed of bus, now new speed we are saying it is 10 kilometer per hour more than the first speed. This is our new speed. So the new speed for the bus, it is x plus 10, and the distance it is traveling, it is 90 kilometer. So the time taken, that will be 90 over x plus 10. Now what is given to us is, if it takes 3 hours to complete the total journey. So time taken for the total journey, it is 75 by x plus 90 by x plus 10, that is equal to 3 hours. This is 3 hours to complete the journey. We have to find the original speed. So if we take the LCM over here, it is x plus 10 into x. So it is 75 into x plus 10 plus 90x is equal to 3. We cross multiply this term over here, and the final equation, on solving this, you cross multiply these terms. These calculations are also shown over here. And the final equation that you will get, the quadratic equation that you will get, it is x square minus 45x minus 250 is equal to 0. To solve this, we are splitting the middle term. We have split this middle term 45x, and we obtain it is minus 50x plus 5x, and the factors we obtain, it is x minus 50 into x plus 5 is equal to 0. So we get two values of x. One is x is equal to 50, and second is x is equal to minus 5. Since the speed cannot be negative, so we get that x is equal to 50. That is the original speed that we have assumed, it is x. So we are saying x is equal to 50 kilometer per hour is the original speed of the bus. Now next we have, in a flight of 2800 kilometer, an aircraft was slowed down due to bad weather. Its average speed is reduced by 100 kilometer per hour. So let the original average speed, it is x kilometer per hour. Then the time that was to be taken, the actual time taken, that should be 2800 over x hours. Now the speed is reduced by 100 kilometer per hour. So new speed is x minus 100 kilometer per hour. So the new time, that is 2800 over x minus 100 hours. Now what is given to us is, its average speed is reduced. So the new time, the time taken will be increased. The time taken will be increased, and the difference between the two times is 30 minutes. 30 minutes means that is 1 by 2 hours. So we are saying 2800 over x minus 100 minus 2800 over x is equal to 1 by 2. Why we are subtracting this term from this term? Because this value is the greater value, because the speed is, when the speed is reduced, the time taken will be increased. So we are saying this is greater time period than this value. So we can take 2800 common, and we are left with this x minus x plus 100 over x into x minus 100 is equal to 1 by 2. These two values gets cancelled, and what we get is x into x minus 100, that is equal to 56000 0. So the quadratic equation we get, it is x square minus 100x minus 5600 equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation we are talking about, that is 100x square minus 100x minus 5600 is equal to 0. To solve this equation, the two factors of the middle term 100x, it is 800x minus 700x, and on solving this we get two values. This quadratic equation, when we solve, we get two values of x, that is 800 and 700, and we are saying the final answer we have, it is x is equal to 800 because speed cannot be negative, so x is equal to 700 is not possible. So the original speed of the aircraft, it is 800 kilometer per hour, and the time taken we are talking about, that is 2800 by 800. This should be the original time taken we are talking about, so it is 3 hours and 30 minutes. This is the original time taken by that should have, the aircraft would have taken if it would have moved with a speed of 800 kilometer per hour. That is the original time and original speed. The next question we have, an aeroplane left 30 minutes later than its scheduled time, and in order to reach its destination 1500 km away in time, it has to increase its speed by 250 kilometers per hour from the usual speed. So suppose we are saying the usual speed of the aeroplane, it is x kilometer per hour. Now the destination, it is 1500 kilometers. So distance that we are talking about, it is 1500 kilometers, that is 1500 kilometers. So the time taken will be, the actual time that it should have taken, it is 1500 over x hours. Now the next thing that is given to us is that it has left 30 minutes later and it has increased the speed. So now the new speed we are talking about, it is x plus 250 kilometer per hour. The distance it has traveled, it is same, so the time taken, it is 1500 over x plus 250. This is the time that the aeroplane has taken, and this is the actual time that it would have taken. Now we are saying the difference between these two, it is 30 minutes, that is 1 by 2 hours. So which of these is the larger, the greater time? We are saying this is less speed, it means this time will be the greater value. So what we get is 1500 over x minus 1500 over x plus 250, that is equal to 1 by 2. 1500 common, so we get it is x plus 250 minus x over x into x plus 250, that is equal to 1 by 2. So the equation we get, it is x square plus 250x minus 7500 equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation corresponding to this situation. Now by splitting the middle term, this 2500x we are talking about, we have these two values over here. You can also use the method of discriminant. It is up to you that how you want to solve these questions. So on solving this quadratic equation, we get two values of x. You must try these calculations at your own, but for the sake of the solution, we have shown these calculations over here, and we obtain that the value of x we have, it is x is equal to minus 1000 or x is equal to 750. 50. Now as the speed cannot be negative, so we are saying x equal to minus 1000 is not possible. So the value of x we have, it is 750. What is x we have assumed? It is the usual speed we are talking about. So we are saying the speed of the aeroplane, it is 750 kilometer per hour. This is the usual speed of the aeroplane. Next is, if a man walks 1 kilometer per hour faster than his usual speed. So suppose we are saying the usual speed of man is x and he covers a distance of 3 kilometer in 15 minutes less time. So 15 minute less means we are talking about, it is 15 by 60, that is equal to 1 by 4 r. So the speed of the man, usual speed of the man, it is x. The distance traveled, it is 3 kilometer. So time taken, it is 3 by x hours. Now when he is moving 1 kilometer faster, so it means new speed is x plus 1 kilometer per hour. So corresponding to this speed, the time taken will be 3 over x plus 1 hours. When the speed is increased, the time will be reduced. It means this time, this value is the greater value. So what we get is that 3 over x over 3 over x plus 1. We are saying the difference between these two times, this is equal to 1 by 4 r. 3 we have taken common and we are left with x plus 1 minus x over x into x plus 1 is equal to 1 by 4. So we get the equation is x square plus x minus 12 is equal to 0, and this is the quadratic equation corresponding to this situation. And by solving this quadratic equation by splitting the middle term, we get two answers for x. One is x is equal to minus 4 and second is x is equal to 3. Now x is equal to minus 4, this is not possible because speed cannot be negative. We are saying speed cannot be negative. So what we get is that x is equal to 3, that is the usual speed of man is 3 kilometers per hour. Now next is a motorboat whose speed in still water is 24 kilometer per hour. This is the speed in still water that is given to us. Takes 1 hour more to go 32 kilometers upstream. We are saying, suppose the direction of this is direction of stream we are talking about, and let the speed of the stream be x kilometer per hour in this direction. The speed of the motorboat is this. Now first thing that is given to us is that the boat, it is going in the opposite direction. So the speed of the boat, it will be 24 minus x kilometer per hour. This is upstream we are talking about. Upstream means it's the opposite direction of the flow of the water. Next thing that is given to us is, and then to return to the downstream to the same spot. We are saying the difference between the time, that is 1 hour. When it is moving downstream, its speed is 24 plus x kilometer per hour. Now we are saying the total distance it is traveling, it is this distance it is traveling, it is 32 kilometers. So the time taken during upstream, it is 32 over 24 minus x hours, and time during downstream, it is 32 over 24 plus x hours. Speed is more in downstream, so it means this time will be less, and the difference between the two times, the difference between these two, it is given to be 1 hour. So we get it is 32 over 24 minus x minus 32 over 24 plus x is equal to 1. So 32 is common and it is 24 plus x minus 24 plus x over 24 minus x into 24 plus x, that is equal to 1. These two values gets cancelled and what we get is that 24 minus x into 24 plus x, that is equal to 64. X, on solving this term, this is a minus b into a plus b, and the formula is a square minus b square. We get it is 24 square. It is 576 minus x square, that is equal to 64x. So the equation we have, it is x square plus 64x minus 576 is equal to 0. On splitting the middle term, we have, it is 64x, we can write it in the form 72x minus 8x, and on solving these equations we get x is equal to minus 72 or x is equal to 8. We are saying this value is not possible, the speed we are talking about is not negative, so we are writing that x is equal to 8, and x we have assumed it is the speed of the stream. X we have assumed it is the speed of the stream, so we are saying that speed of the stream is 8 km per hour. Next is, a sailor can row a boat 8 km downstream and return back to the starting point in 1 hour 40 minutes. So we are saying, suppose the direction of stream is this. We are talking about the total distance, it is 8 km. Is moving from this place to this place, then coming back, and the total time taken, it is 1 hour and 40 minute, and this 40 minute means it is 40 by 1 plus 40 by 60, that is equal to 5 by 3 hours. Now suppose we are saying the next, it is given that if the speed of the stream is 2 km per hour, it is 2 km per hour is the speed of the stream, it is given. Now suppose we are saying that the speed of the boat in the still water, it is x km per hour. So we are saying when it is moving in this direction, its speed is x plus 2 km per hour. When it is moving in backward direction, the speed will be x minus 2 km per hour. This is x is the speed of the boat in still water. Now the total time taken, we are saying the time taken upstream, it will be 8 over x plus 2. The time taken downstream will be 8 over x minus 2, and the total time taken, it is 5 by 3 hours. So 8 we have taken common, it is x plus 2 plus x, this value we are saying it is x minus 2 over x plus 2 into x minus 2 is equal to 5 by 3. These two gets cancelled, and on solving we are cross multiplying both these terms over here. This term is x square minus 4, it is a plus b into a minus b. So the answer we will get, the quadratic equation that we will get, it is 5x square minus 48x minus 20 is equal to 0. And by splitting the middle term, this 48x we are saying minus 48x, we can write it is minus 50x plus 2x, and on splitting the middle term we get it is x minus 10 into 2x plus 5x plus 2, these are the factors, and the value of x we obtain, it is x is equal to 10 or x is equal to minus 2 by 5. Again, this x is equal to minus 2 by 5, this value is not possible, so we obtain that x is equal to 10, that is the speed of the boat in still water is 10 km per hour. Next is problem on time and work. So it is given that A takes 6 days less than the time taken by B to finish a piece of work. If both A and B together can finish it in 4 days, find the time taken by B to finish the work. So we are saying, suppose the time taken by B to finish the work, it is x days. Then the time taken by A to finish the work, it is 6 days less than time taken by B. So it is x minus 6 days. Now the amount of work done by B in 1 day. We are saying the part of the work done by B in 1 day. It will be 1 by x. And the part of the work done by A in 1 day, this is by B in 1 day, this is by A in 1 day, and this value is 1 over x minus 6. Now together they can finish the work in 4 days. So it means if they both are working together, then the part of the work they will do in 1 day, it is 1 by 4. We are saying total 4 days they will take to complete the work. So part of the work done in 1 day, that is equal to 1 by 4. So we are saying 1 by x plus 1 by x minus 6, that is the part of the work done by these two A and B in 1 day, that is equal to 1 by 4. Now if we take LCM over here, it is x into x minus 6, x minus 6 plus x is equal to 1 by 4, and on solving this we get the quadratic equation x square minus 14x plus 24 is equal to 0. This is minus 14x over here, and we split the middle term and we obtain it is minus 12x minus 2x. So the values of x that we have, it is x is equal to 12 or x is equal to 2. Now what is given to us is that if we take x is equal to 2 and we substitute, we try to find the days required by A to complete the work, the answer we will get, it will be negative. We are saying if we substitute x is equal to 2, x minus 6 will be negative. It means x is equal to 2 is not possible. So how many days B will require? It is 12 days. This is our answer. So how many days A will require? It will be 6 days. So this is our answer, that we have to find the time taken by B to finish the work. So time taken by B to finish the work, it is 12 days. Now next is two water taps together can fill a tank. We are saying two taps are there. One tap is here and another tap is there. They can together fill the tank in 9 whole 3 by 8 hours. The tap of larger diameter, suppose this is of larger diameter, takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. Now suppose the smaller tap we are talking about, it can fill this tank in x hours. This is the smaller tap. it can alone, this is smaller tap alone can fill this tank in X hours, then the larger tap alone can fill the tank in X minus 10 hours. It is given that the tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. So the amount or the part of the tank, that is we are talking about part of tank filled by smaller tap in 1 hour, that will be 1 by x part, by the larger tap in 1 hour, that will be 1 over x minus 10. Now together these two can fill the tank in 9 whole 3 by 8 hours, that is equal to 75 by 8 hours. So part of the tank filled by both tap in 1 hour, that will be equal to 1 over 75 by 8, that is equal to 8 by 75. So what we get is that the sum of these two values should be equal to 8 by 75. So the answer equation we have it is 1 by x plus 1 by x minus 10, that is equal to 8 by 75. And on solving this equation, we get the quadratic equation in the form, and we simplify or cross multiply these terms. We are getting the quadratic equation of the form 4x square minus 115x plus 375 is equal to 0. The middle term is 115x, and by splitting the middle term we are getting over here it is minus 100x minus 15x. So the value of x we have it is 25 and 15 by 4. Now we are saying this 15 by 4 if we talk about, and we substitute this value in this, that by the larger tap it takes 10 hours less, then the answer will become 15 by 4 minus 10, and this value will be negative. It means x is equal to 15 by 4 is not possible. So what we get is that the smaller tap will take 25 hours and the larger tap will take 15 hours to fill the tanks separately. Now next we have the problems based upon areas. So first is the perimeter of a rectangular field is 82 meter and the area is 400 meter. Suppose the length is L and breadth we are saying it is B. So 2 times L plus B, that is 82. So what we get is, if that L plus B is 41, suppose the length we are talking, so the value of B we get it is 41 minus L. Now the area we have it is L into B, that is equal to L into 41 minus L, and this value is given to be 400. So what we get is 41L minus L square is 400. So the quadratic equation we have it is L square minus 41L plus 400 is equal to 0. By splitting the middle term it is 25L minus 16L plus 400 is equal to 0. It is L into L minus 25 minus 16 into L minus 25 equal to 0. So we get L minus 16 into L minus 25 is equal to 0. So we get L is equal to 16 or 25. So both these values, these are possible. So we are saying what will be the value of B? If L is equal to 16, value of B will be 25. If L is equal to 25, value of B will be 16. So we in general we consider that the length is longer than the breadth. This is not any fixed thing that we are talking about. In general we are saying we can consider it like this. So we are saying that the length of the field is 25 meter and the breadth of the field is 16 meters. Now the next we have the diagonal of a rectangular field is 16 meter more than the shorter side. So we are saying suppose a rectangular field is there and this side x we are saying this is the shorter side and the diagonal of this field it is 16 meter more than the shorter side. This is x meter, this is 16 meter. If the longer side is 14 meter more than the shorter side, this side is 14 meter more than the shorter side, then find the length of the side of the field. So when we look at this triangle over here, this is a right angled triangle. So what we have is x square, x plus 14 square, that is equal to x plus 16 square. So on solving these values, we get that when we open all these brackets, the final quadratic equation we will get, it will be in the form x square minus 4x minus 60 is equal to 0. By splitting the middle term, this is minus 4x, we are splitting this middle term, we are getting it is minus 10x plus 6x, and on solving these values you get x is equal to 10 or x is equal to minus 6. X is equal to minus 6 is not possible because x is the side of the square and it cannot be negative. So we get that x is equal to 10, that is the shorter side we are talking about. This is shorter side is 10 meter and the longer side will be 10 plus 14 is equal to 24 meters. Next is a rectangular field is 20 meter long and 14 meter wide. This is given over here that the rectangular field we have, this is 20 meter long and 14 meter wide. There is a path of equal width all around it. This is the path of equal width all around it, and the width of this path we have considered it is x meters, having an area of 101 square meter, and the area of this is 101 square meter. Find the width of the park. Now this length we are talking about, this will be 20 plus 2x, and this breadth we are talking about, we are saying this is x, this is x, so it is 14 plus 2x. So the area of this whole larger rectangle we are talking about, it is 14 plus 2x into 20 plus 2x. The area of this inner rectangle, it is 14 into 20. So the area of this path will be 14 plus 2x into 20 plus 2x minus 14 into 20, and this value is given to be equal to 101 square meters. It's given to be 101 square meters. So when we multiply these terms and solve these all equations, the final quadratic equation you will get on solving this, it is 4x square plus 68x minus 111 is equal to 0. To solve this equation, it is minus plus 68x, we are writing it is plus 74x minus 6x. So by splitting the middle term, we obtain two factors over here. One is 2x plus 37 and second is 2x minus 3. These are the two factors that we have obtained corresponding to this quadratic equation. So the answers we have, it is x is equal to minus 37 by 2 and x is equal to 3 by 2. So we are saying that the value of x that we will have, it is 1.5. So the width of the path is 1.5 meters. This is the x we are talking about, and the width of the path we are saying it is 1.5 meters. Now the next question is, sum of the areas of two squares is 260 meter square. If the difference of their perimeter is 24 meter, suppose we are talking about two squares are there, one is of side A and another square is there whose side is B. Then what is given to us is, suppose this smaller square it is B and the larger one it is A. Then the sum of the areas of two squares is, area of this square is B square, area of this square is A square. So their sum of areas, it is 260 meter square, and the difference of their perimeter, the perimeter of this is 4A, the perimeter of this is 4B. We are saying suppose A is greater than B, then we have 4A minus 4B, that is equal to 24. So A minus B is equal to 6. So B is equal to A minus 6. We substitute this value of B over here and we obtain it is A square plus A minus 6 square is equal to 260. So the quadratic equation that we will get, it is 2A square minus 12A minus 224 is equal to 0. That is A square minus 6A minus 112 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation that we are having corresponding to this situation that we have to solve. So to solve this equation, the middle term is minus 6A. We have split this middle term in two parts and we have obtained it is A minus 14 into A plus 8 is equal to 0. So we get two values of A. One is A is equal to 14 or we have A is equal to minus 8. Now A is equal to minus 8, it is not possible because it is the side of a square. So negative value is not possible. So we get A is equal to 14, that is the side of this square is 14 and the side of the second square will be B is equal to 14 minus 6, that is equal to 8 meters. So we are saying the side of the squares are 14 meter and 8 meter respectively. Next is the area of a right angled triangle is 600 square centimeter. If the base of the triangle exceeds the altitude by 10 centimeter, suppose we are saying the altitude of the triangle, it is x centimeter, then the base is x plus 10 centimeter. It is given that the base of the triangle exceeds the altitude by 10 centimeter and the area of this triangle is half base into height and the value of this is 600 centimeter square. So it is x square plus 10x minus 1200 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation corresponding to this question. On splitting the middle term, it is 10x over here. We have split this term, we get it as 40x minus 30x. We get two values of x. One is x is equal to minus 40 or x is equal to 30. Now x is equal to minus 40 is not possible because x is the altitude and its value should be positive. So what we get is that x is equal to 30 is the altitude of the triangle and corresponding to this the base of the triangle will be 30 plus 10 is equal to 40 centimeters. The hypotenuse of a right angled triangle is 6 centimeter more than the twice the shorter side. If the third side is 2 centimeter less than the hypotenuse, suppose we are saying the shorter side it is x centimeter. Now it is given that the hypotenuse is 6 centimeter more than twice the shorter side. So it is 6 centimeter more than twice the shorter side. So we are saying that this value is represented over here, that the hypotenuse over here it is 2x plus 6 centimeters. Next, it is given that the third side is 2 centimeter less than the hypotenuse. So the value we have it is 2x plus 6 minus 2, that is 2x plus 4 centimeter. So these are the three sides now we have. This is second, this is the third. So we are saying by Pythagoras theorem we have x square plus 2x plus 4 square is equal to 2x plus 6 square. On opening all these square, this square and this square over here, by opening these whole square, we obtain the quadratic equation in the form it is x square minus 8x minus 20 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation that we obtain. And by splitting the middle term over here it is minus 8x, and we are writing it is minus 10x plus 2x. We obtain the values of x as 10 and minus 2. These are the two values of x that we obtain, that is x is equal to 10 or x is equal to minus 2. Now we are saying that x is equal to minus 2 is not possible, because this is the side of this, length of the side of this triangle, and length cannot be negative. So we are saying the value of x that we have it is 10. So this side it is 10 centimeter, this side it is 26 centimeter, and this side we are saying this is 24 centimeter. So we are saying the sides of the given triangle are 10, 24 and 26 centimeter.